I think there was just a point in time where I was like, I'm gonna either do this shit or I'm not gonna do it, you know what I mean? And I know I'm gonna either work a job and like, you know, fucking work my ass off and do this or that, or I'm gonna work my ass off and chase what I really, really wanna fucking do. I just had to really just stop doing everything else, bro, and put all my time into this shit. And I think I got confidence because like we built this shit from nothing, and we've just cultivated a sound that's, you know, different. And yeah, bro, working with the people I work with and just not giving a fuck about what people think about me, like that's one of the biggest things too, is just not caring about what people think, because that be holding so many people back, bro. Yeah, you gotta have confidence if you really, really want to do this shit. And I just know like this is what I'm gonna do, you know what I mean, period. It's just, I got, you know, that's just what it is. What's good, it's your boy Daddex and you watching Snipe'd Up, you dig? Alright, my name's Lil Daddex, also Daddex now, you know what I'm saying? I started making music probably like 10 years, something like that. But really taking it seriously probably like the last 2.5, 3 years. I always loved music, I always been into shit. I started listening to hip hop probably like heavy, stupid heavy, probably like 5th, 6th grade. But I was big on like pop, alternative rock type shit. So I was listening to like Sum 41, Blink-182, fucking Linkin Park, shit like that. And then I was on to like the Mac Dre phase. And then I just started making stupid music with my homies. We had like I got a fucking laptop with GarageBand on it. And we just like, was just me and my homies in the neighborhood. And we fucking just started making like parody songs, stupid ass shit, like just funny songs and shit. I fucked around one day, I was home by myself and I just made this song. Like I did it seriously and it came out lightweight fire. So I was like, I'm just finna do this shit. Yes, sir.
Lost my mind and I'm never going back. Close my eyes, all I see is money back. Ay. Fuck my life, I won't never get it back. Ay. And fuck these hoes, I won't never get attached. I done lost my mind.
My last name is Dextrace, so like everybody that I grew up with, they just always called me Dex. All the homies, we just, you know, it'd be like calling each other Lil Dad and shit, so that just kind of stuck. It's just like saying what's up with bro or something, you know what I mean? So that shit stuck, and we just rock with Lil Dad Dex. That's that. So, I mean, everybody be asking me, bro, why the fuck is your name Daddex? What's going on? Back in the day, that shit used to be a joke, bro, because my name is Lil Daddex, and everybody always used to call me Daddex, so everyone, we used to just fuck around and laugh about that shit, but I just like it. It's cleaner. I think I had to transform and drop that Lil, you know what I'm saying? It was time, and so we had to level up. I think what got me into making music was just me being creative coming up. I was always like, I used to play the drums. I was in band and jazz band and shit. Yeah, I've always loved music and just production and stuff. So when I had the platform and got the software to be able to finally do it, I just went crazy with it. I used to produce a lot of music. Like everything I used to put out, like middle school days, like everything up until probably like high school, I was just, everything was me. Once I met OFasho and Digi, I was just like, I could really focus on just writing music and like create, just working on my writing and working on making songs instead of like everything, and that was nice. And you know, I did so much shit with O and Digi, and still they're just the craziest people, so I don't even need to do that shit. But recently I have been fucking around and producing some more shit, so there's gonna definitely be a lot more dad production shit coming out. I'm working on like a little project for like a self-produced album, so that's gonna be fire. I would say like the first song that like really got like a cool little amount of attention was, we had this song me and Ofi did on this project Late Night Daydreams we dropped a while back, and it was called Road Trip. And that shit got like some cool little buzz, and that kind of like started some momentum and shit. And then after that, I would say we dropped that, like when we dropped Swerving Through the Mud, that was like a big record for the city for sure. Love Scars was probably the most, like, after that, that was like, that just set shit off. Love Scars just set shit off. My daughter, man, she impacts me the biggest way for sure. I was like going down a bad path at one point, and that was like right around the time where I was having my daughter. I found out my girl was pregnant, and yeah, bro, that shit really just kicked me out of like really bad habits, and I was able to turn shit around and make shit better. So without her, I really wouldn't be here today, for real, and in the state I am, for sure. So she made me like make the biggest changes I've had to make in my life. So she's like everything to me. She's my motivation to keep going and keep going crazy with this shit, for sure. All right, so I just created my Twitch recently, and like during this whole quarantine shit going on, like I just been fucking playing video games at the crib, bro, real talk. So I've been getting hella good at that. I've been on that Warzone, you know what I'm saying? I've been on that Resident Evil 3. And honestly, I've been playing that fucking Arkham Knight lately too, that Batman shit, that shit's fire. But yeah, I fuck with video games heavy. I always play video games, but lately I've been just going stupid with it. And I only did a few streams, but I'm gonna start streaming more regularly too. Fuck with all the gaming fans out there, you know what I'm saying? And it's another way to just interact with people, so I fuck with that. Daddex SMW. Fun fact, I do not eat no vegetables. Probably haven't eaten vegetables for like the past 20 years of my life. But I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? My daughter got me on a regimen. We trying to taste the little things here and there, you know what I'm saying? But most vegetables just taste like shit, so, you know, I stay out the way. My favorite people to work with is for sure, OFasho and J Digital. Off top, we just blend well together. We came up together, so they really crafted my sound, and we just we worked together on building what we built, you know what I'm saying? So, and we still moving. So they definitely my favorite people to work with by far, for sure. Off the top of my head, I would have to say definitely Young Thug. I want to work with Trippie Redd. And then one more. Fuck. I don't know, bro. I would say I would. If he was still alive, bro, I would say PEEVE. I would say PEEVE for sure. R.I.P. PEEVE. Yeah, that's a tough question, bro. I don't know off the top of my head right now. We'll rock with that list though, right there. I would say my biggest influence is, I gotta say, my daughter, for sure. She keeps me on a better path, and she keeps me wanting to just do more and work harder, you know what I'm saying? So she's for sure my biggest influence.
All I wanna do is stack up every day, bitch. Ay, dirty cups, got my head right. All I wanna do is stack up, get my bread right. Ay, blowing dope clouds at a red light. Drop a pillie in my 4 ounce, that's a head high.
I want to travel to space, cause I think that would be lit. Shit, that's a hard question, but I mean, I don't know. It was big when we touched our first M. That was a big moment for sure. When we got our first 1 million plays, going on tour for the first time, that was lit. I did a couple big shows, like that was cool as fuck. Yeah, I've met a lot of cool people, and we've had a lot of dope experiences for sure. But yeah, I'll probably just those, just like little highlights, you know what I'm saying? There's just little highlights of shit that was like, we had little goals, and we just, once we achieved them, it's like, those are just beautiful things for sure. I would say my definition of making it is just being at a point in my life where I can take care of my family, take care of my daughter, give her whatever she wants, and do shit, and just to be able to live comfortably and take care of my parents and my family. As long as I could do that, and you know, I'll be happy, for sure. All-time favorite movie gotta be the Matrix, for sure. I just think that story is crazy as fuck. If y'all ain't seen the Matrix, y'all gotta stop playing and go watch that shit. Shout out Keanu Reeves, you know what I'm saying? He's the GOAT. My biggest pet peeve, when they put onions on my Taco Bell burritos. I hate that shit so much, bro. Every time I gotta drive back to the fuck, cause I ain't gonna eat that shit. Once my burrito's tainted, I gotta take that shit back. So that's like, I hate that shit so much.
I can't stand it, no. Why you always gotta cause damage? Only one life granted, ay. Baby, so you gotta take chances. I'm so geek, bitch, I'm on another planet. Smoke big dope and I drink a lot of Fantas.
I got the albums coming out. The Cozy's World project. I've been teasing it for a long time. We finally got the rollout ready. It was actually supposed to already be dropped and we were supposed to be going on tour right now, but we had to push everything back because of this COVID-19 bullshit. Yeah, so I'm gonna be dropping the album like definitely within the next like couple months for sure, and singles and videos and all that shit. And it's a big project for me. I did this whole thing like for my bro fucking Cozy, and we gonna push the line on this shit and it's gonna go crazy. If I gotta choose 3 out here, I would have to say either I gotta give 2 for Stockton, cause you know I gotta go to Best Lumpia. You know what I'm saying? That's my shit. I've been on Smitty's lately, super tough. Bay Area, I would say, man, I don't know why, bro, but people gonna say you're weird as fuck, but I love Chowders. That little, it's right there on the wharf at the pier. My fault. LA, man, I gotta go with Roscoe's, off top. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. I think it's dope as fuck that there's so much more people doing it now. There's always been hella talent out here for sure. Talent don't really mean nothing unless you do something with it. So it's good to see other people coming out and doing shit, and new young artists and new music coming out. It's dope. And there's always been a lot of talent. So I see a few people that I'm like, yo, they got it for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's just about doing it and putting the time and putting the work in for sure. I think there was just a point in time where I was like, I'm gonna either do this shit or I'm not gonna do it, you know what I mean? And I know I'm gonna either work a job and like, you know, fucking work my ass off and do this or that, or I'm gonna work my ass off and chase what I really, really wanna fucking do. I just had to really just stop doing everything else, bro, and put all my time into this shit. And I think I got confidence because like we built this shit from nothing, and we've just cultivated a sound that's, you know, different. And yeah, bro, working with the people I work with and just not giving a fuck about what people think about me, like that's one of the biggest things too, is just not caring about what people think, because that be holding so many people back, bro. Yeah, you gotta have confidence if you really, really want to do this shit. And I just know like this is what I'm gonna do, you know what I mean, period. It's just, I got, you know, that's just what it is. One of my goals is to definitely go on the road. Another one is just to be more consistent with videos and stuff like that, and just be more consistent with content. There'll be times that I take a little bit of time off and shit because I be having other shit going on, but I just gotta be more consistent with content and dropping videos and shit. So those 2 goals I have for this year, and we gonna achieve them bitches on gang.
All right, favorite color?
Purple.
Favorite food?
Fuck, Mexican food.
Shoe size?
12.
3 words that describe you.
Lit. Hyphy.
Last person you texted?
My mom.
Late night or morning person?
Late night.
Favorite movie?
Matrix.
Football or basketball?
Basketball.
Favorite superhero?
Fucking Spider-Man.
What'd you eat for breakfast?
I didn't have breakfast this morning.
Lucky number?
Fucking 13.
Favorite ice cream flavor?
Mint chocolate chip.
Favorite video game?
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Ranch or ketchup?
Ranch.
Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Call of Duty or 2K?
2K.
Last person you DM?
My manager.
What are you bad at?
I'm bad at fucking gymnastics.